How you doing? Chef Matt here with Eaton Marketing.
Hey Matt.
Hey, what's up, George? So today we're here to talk about CookTek, and CookTek is great for all kinds of applications. So we're going to talk about the SunAqua Super. This is a soup warmer, but it's not just any soup warmer where you already heat up your soup and then you put it in there. It retherms it from taking it right out of the walk-in and putting it in here. So especially when you're going with thick soups, this is really a big plus here. So I've got a corn chowder here, a cream-based soup.
That's some thick chowder.
That is some thick chowder. That's going to heat up just beautifully. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit our retherm. We're going to touch it again, and then you go to the temperature that you want to set it to. Once you do that, press the OK button. Now it's got a stirrer on it. The stirrer is a great feature because it tells you when you need to stir it. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, I want that on. And I want it on at 6. So you can pick how many minutes you want, from 0 minutes up to 30 minutes. So I'm going to put 6 minutes. It's going to remind me to stir this. Now I never have to worry about this burning. When you're in a restaurant, cream soups, heavy soups, gumbos, they always get scorched on the bottom. People tend to turn them up a little bit. They don't stir them enough, and that's a big problem. Never happened in this. This is awesome.
So how long does it take to get to your temperature? Approximately.
This is going to take about 40 to 45 minutes, depending on how thick your soup is. And then when the timer beeps, then it just tells you to stir it. You stir it, you press it again, and it lets you know. Right here we have our double burner. I've had the fortune of working with this in a few different restaurants, and it's such a beautiful addition to any kitchen. This is a 2-burner. It also comes in a 1-burner, and you can either get it lengthwise or widthwise. This is 3,500 watts, and they also make an 1,800 watt. This is a single phase, and the 1,800 watt will go into a 120. Okay, so here we're going to put 2 quarts of water in here, and you're going to see how quickly that this boils water. All right, so a couple of nice features about this is where you can put this anywhere. Hotels, restaurants, country clubs are a great use of this. And again, like I said, it comes in a single, it comes in a double, it comes in 3,500 watt, it comes in 1,800 watt. Okay, so with 2 quarts of water, this will boil in about 5 minutes. And it's very cool to the touch. So when this is boiling, I can actually put my hands all the way around. Very, very easy to clean. This is a symmetric glass top. So you just wipe it down with a little soap and water, and it's stainless steel on the sides. It has 2 filters underneath. Maybe every 3 weeks, you rinse them, you let them dry overnight, you put them back in. That's all the maintenance that this requires. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to saute up some chicken.
Do we want to check our boiling water to see how fast that boiled?
I would say we're at about 3 minutes. We probably need a couple more minutes, but it's already getting hot. Okay, so with our chicken here, I'm going to go ahead and do a little salt, a little pepper, flip it over. You always want to season both sides. Okay, we're going to dredge that in a little bit of flour. Like so. Lightly dust it. But while that's going on, we have our pasta. The water's already come to a boil. We're going to add a little salt. We're going to put our pasta in. Put the lid back on. All right. Let's sear some chicken breast here. Now, eventually you're going to hear this beep, and when this beeps, that's what it's telling me to go ahead and stir. So that's a really cool feature on the soup. Okay, oil's already hot. We're going to go ahead and put our chicken in there. We're going to let that saute for a second. So another cool feature about this super is that, one second, stir this, nice. I can't believe how fast this goes. So when you put that in retherm mode, the engine ramps up, the motor ramps up, and it goes into a higher gear, so it makes sure that it gets you past that danger temperature zone. Once you're past that danger temperature zone, then it's just a matter of bringing it up to temp, or maintaining that temperature there you go. That's the button to tell me, okay, you need to stir it. So now I'm going to press that. I'm going to stir it. Okay, so our chicken's pan searing. Almost got some nice color on there. Pasta's going. And it's unbelievable how fast it's going to cook this angel hair pasta. Normally I'd say maybe 6 minutes. Now we're talking 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and oil up my pan for the pasta. I think my chicken's just about ready to be flipped. There we go. I got a pan here to strain my pasta in. So you can see how quick this really boils. It's amazing. It's in a restaurant, how important that is, speed. All right, so we're gonna take and we're gonna drain the pasta. Now that the pasta's drained, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put it on our sheet tray that's oiled. Put it down here for just a second. A little more oil in the pan. And this Supra is going to continue to beep. I set it for 6 minutes, but you can set it for 10, you can set it for 15. And when that beeps, you need to manually press the button, and then you keep, so you stir it. All right, let's go ahead and add a little garlic in here. A little shallot. Little white wine. Now we're going to add our chicken back into the dish. So now with this here, the last place I was at, I was a sous chef, and I would come in the morning and I would do my paperwork and I'd get the menus ready and add a little chicken stock. And then by the time I got out to start prepping for the menu, it was a race for time, trying to get my stuff done, my sauces and everything before all the guys came in. And then everybody's fighting for space. And I noticed that Garde Manger were using these. And they were doing all their grains, they were cooking pasta for pasta salads, making little sauces, and I thought, wow, that would be great if I could be on the other side of the pass and be able to cook and do everything I need to do without being in the guys' ways or having to switch halfway through the day. And so when I brought these over on the other side of the pass, for those of you who don't know what the pass is, it's the hotline. When their cooks are plating all their food and they're putting it up in the window, you're passing it over. So then the chef takes it, he garnishes it, and then he sets it up to the servers. So I got a couple of these and I put them on the other side. I was able to do all of my prep, add a little cream now, on the other side, keeping out of the way of everybody. And I actually made a lot of better friends with the, did I just say a lot of better? I made
a lot more, maybe?
Well, I didn't make a lot more friends, but we had a better relationship because I was out of their way and they were out of my way. So it was just an easier situation to work. Okay, so we're going to let that reduce down just a little bit. The soup here, if I press this, it's going to let me know I've got 1 minute left before it's going to tell me to stir it again. And that's a really important feature because I'll tell you, in the restaurant business, cream soups, thick soups like gumbos, they always get burned. People put them on the stove, they turn it up a little higher than they should, they don't stir it enough, they're running around doing their prep, and they get scorched. If they get scorched enough, then that flavor permeates through the soup, and then you're throwing it out and you're starting over. So something like this is a deal breaker. This also comes in 6 colors to fit any decor. And it has a very easy to use, very friendly touchscreen menu. Another great thing about the CookTek is you lose no heat transfer from going from the burner. Like you can see everything is on right now, my hand's on it. You lose no heat transfer from going. All right.
Stir time.
Stir time. And you can see how fast this is going because I'm not right in front of it. Turn it down just a hair, so we'll add a little chicken stock and we're good to go.
So we're getting that down to a simmer?
Yeah, that's at a nice simmer right now. So we're gonna finish it with some whole butter. Okay, make a nice little pan sauce in here.
That's a whole butter, huh?
So we lose no heat transfer from going from here to the pan, and you get an even cook through the whole entire surface, which, I mean, you really don't get that on a gas burner. So this is just a pleasure to work with. This is actually 3 times faster, more power than a gas burner, and 2 times more power than an electric burner. And way, way, way more efficient. Okay, so we are done. I'm gonna go ahead. See, I can do that. I couldn't do that if that were a gas burner. We're gonna turn that off. Add just a touch of chicken stock. All right, so as I'm finishing this up, I've got my cameraman, George, Wanna Eat Marketing's own sales reps. And he's gonna come here and help me out making a stir fry while I straighten up over here a little bit.
You know, it's funny you ask. It's funny you ask, because I have my gloves on today, which is kind of crazy. You know, 6 feet, bro, 6 feet. So we're doing a stir fry here?
Let's do a stir fry.
We're doing a stir fry, okay. So the thing about CookTek, now that I'm on, 3 P's of CookTek, or 3 P's of CookTek is precise, powerful, and practical, right? You were talking about the cleaning, you were talking about ease of use on the equipment, right?
Extremely practical.
Extremely practical. So powerful, this, like you were saying before, 1800 watt to 3500 watts, correct, Chef?
Correct.
Okay, and then we're on the precise, so on a gas-fired piece of equipment, you're looking at about 35% of energy delivered to the pot itself, or to the burner. On electric, you're looking at about 50%, and on induction, you're looking at about 95% of that energy. So let's get started. Now I'm going to start with the oil, I'm assuming?
I would start with the
oil. All right,
oil.
let's go oil.
I think I would start with turning it on.
Oh, that's true too. Chef, you don't got it ready for me?
Which is what?
You know what? Let's see how fast this thing gets going. All right, this has 20 different settings, right? 20 different settings, and we're going to start this up at, let's go with setting 12. Now, should I wait? See, this is my first time cooking on the equipment. All I do is look at literature. So
you literally do not have to wait on this equipment, on any of this equipment.
all right, let's go then. All right, let's go olive oil here.
Vegetable.
Vegetable oil, okay. I didn't prep this, so you can't blame me. And then we're gonna go with some ginger. Is this ginger, Chef?
Let's start with some ginger and
All
garlic.
right. Now is this ginger and garlic, you said?
Ginger and garlic.
Got it. I'm gonna go all in. I like the flavor.
I'm a ginger.
See how fast that picked up though? It's been on for what? A minute, not even 30 seconds, 45 seconds? 20 seconds? I don't know about 20 seconds.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add in, I'm gonna go with the veggies here. Stir alarm, make sure you get the stir alarm in there. So we're gonna go with the veggies.
Let's go with the veggies.
All right, let's go with the veggies. You want all these in here?
No.
It's a lot of veggies, Chef.
That's a lot of veggies.
All right, let's just, let's go with just enough for me. How about that? There you go. Now, just a little bit more, or maybe Kyle's back here too. I don't know if you can see him.
Hey, Kyle.
So I'm gonna go with veggies. I'm gonna stir them up a little bit. You know, I've never used a wok before, so this is fun for me. So we actually sell all the pans as well for the CookTek, just so you know.
And they have, you know, everyone, you should really take a look at CookTek's line, because not only do they have this, they have a thermal warmer for delivering, they have a 6-range burner, they have a 4-range burner, they also have a burner for a stock pot. They they think of it all, especially with the features of, if this pan's not on and I had this on, this will not go on.
Very cool.
So they really think about a lot of things, especially like the stir on here, to stir the soup. It's an alarm. You can't forget. Someone's going to come by, they're going to hear it. You have to turn it off and you have to stir it so it works.
Now all these units are also equipped with a 2-year warranty, so that's very important as well. And built or assembled in the US of A. So it can't get better than that.
And I think we're going to crank this up just because this is stir fry.
We're cranking it up. All right, I got
Crank
you.
it up.
Like I said, I've never used it myself, but you can hear that, at least on this camera.
I might add
So
a
we
little-
want to tenderize a little bit. Oh, now he's micromanaging. You see him? No, you know, I'm doing oil. I'm doing oil again. I don't know why I brought it down, I'm telling you. Here we go. All right,
Keep it in the pan, Corey.
so we're going a little bit of soy, just to make Chef happy.
Beautiful.
And then
Now I'm happy.
we're gonna start building a little bit of flavors here. So we're gonna add in some, I think we're gonna go rice here, Chef.
I would go with the rice.
All right, we'll go rice. How about that? Look at that. Add a little bit of rice. Okay, we got our rice in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more soy. And now we'll get that going. Thank you, sir.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, you can really get that ginger, you can get that soy sauce, that garlic. It looks delicious. I'm excited to eat it, really. So that's cooked rice there, so we don't need to cook it, but. All right. So we got that pretty hot. Now what we're hitting on? What we hitting on, Chef?
I would take it all to one side and I would crack 2 eggs.
Let's crack some
to the
eggs,
side.
dude. Let's crack some eggs. I'm all about it.
Go ahead and bring it all
All
up
right,
to
bring it to the side here. Kyle, you got me in here? All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Crack some eggs. There's our first. Crack another. Oh, we're going to need more? We go 3? All right,
Let's go
Kyle's
3.
hungry.
Why not?
Let's get weird. All
I
right,
like it. I like it.
let's go. All right, now we're going to stir in those eggs with everything else. Kind of get them cooked a little bit before we go over to the other side.
Yeah, you want to get them starting to be like scrambled eggs before you go ahead and start mixing it in everything.
Look how fast that is, though.
It's crazy how hot this gets.
Crazy.
I'll tell you, when I brought this into the kitchen and I was on the other side of the pass, I think I was actually getting stuff
Now
done
the pass,
quicker.
like you said before, that's between the
That's the line between where the chef
Where
stands and
pickup
where the
is?
cooks are,
Okay,
and they're
got it.
passing it through the line.
All right, now I'm gonna bring it over to the party, and I'm going all together now. I'm going all together.
Nice, man.
Everyone's
that looks
happy.
beautiful.
Everybody's happy now. All right.
You're making me hungry.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks
But
good.
that's got to go a little bit longer.
Okay.
Let those eggs really kind of settle in.
Now it's pretty heavy, so I don't know if I want to flip it. I might get it all over you. You know.
You might not
I don't
want
want
to.
to.
Why don't you try maybe this spoon right here?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, get
All
in
right,
there,
all
get
right.
around.
I was coming at it. All right.
What if you do maybe a little bit of the sesame seed
You
oil?
want to go
in there?
sesame oil? Is
Very
this
little.
sesame oil, sir?
Yeah, you don't
All
need a
right,
lot.
very
It's
little.
it'll overtake a dish pretty quick.
All right. This is Szechuan. Okay, let's
Szechuan.
go there. Szechuans.
Let's do that.
Let's do that, dude. Let's do a little green onion. All right.
Save some for finish.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this right in here. Get a little sauce on there. Oh, where we going? Still on?
We live. Not
Live.
really, but close.
All right. Add our pasta. Beautiful chicken breast. Oh yeah. Gonna get some of that nice sauce right over top of there.
Not here, Kyle. Might as well go. Might as well go for that.
And let's finish it with a little basil. Just keep it nice, light, and simple. We're going into summer months here, you know. All right.
I forgot what month it is, Chef. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think most of us have. Oh, and I forgot to turn that on. All right. So now, let's go ahead. Plate up our soup.
We're plating the soup. All right.
I think you should plate up your stir fry.
All right, dude. I'm all about it. Let's
That's
do it.
what I think.
Let's do it.
All right. So we're gonna put our chowder in the bowl.
Plate up the stir fry.
I think we gotta get some scallions on there.
Yes, sir, we are. Look at that, it's wonderful. I like lots of scallions, there we go. Just a little bit.
I like the scallions as well.
There we go.
You know what? I'm sorry, but part of me is a perfectionist.
Keep going, keep going.
So, there you go. Good job.
Cool.
So, CookTech, I want to crowd the camera. So CookTech, it's very practical. It's practical in restaurants, hotels, country clubs, and you name it. That's just to mention a few things of where it would be practical in almost every and any situation. These are them. And it works so well. It's so efficient. It's so quick. The heat transfer from the CookTech to the pan is instant. It's and even all the way across the pan. You can see how fast that wok heated up and how fast it did it. I was really amazed at the super, because of the fact that you can take cold soup right out of the walk-in, put it in there, and set a button so that it tells you when to stir it, and then you forget about it. Now you're on doing the rest of your prep work for the day. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. I want to thank George for coming and helping out with that stir fry. And I'd like to thank Kyle for working the camera. Everybody's been awesome. We'll talk to you soon.